Karen Custer, 216 Lanny Road Drive. Mayor Henderson, people have asked me why I haven't attended some of the commission meetings lately. I was a trustee of VFW Post 8205 until about 2 weeks ago, and their meetings are the second Tuesday. And I was also on the board of directors of Kiwanis Club, and they met on the fourth Tuesday. And so that's why I haven't been here for a while. But that's all over with now, so I can start coming back to commission meetings. And I've also attended very few events since I was in the hospital in May. So you may not see me at fishing rodeos and things, but eventually I'll be back to being okay. I was unable to walk 10 feet and talk at the same time, which is usually a joke, but I really couldn't. So anyway, we're getting better. A different subject. On June 19th, I published a Facebook post on the Beacon of Bay County about flock cameras. So far, I've had 2,727 views, and I just emailed this to you, so you don't have to take a bunch of notes. There were a lot of comments, and there's a tremendous amount of interest in flock cameras around the country, especially in having them removed. And so as of a few hours ago, 890 people signed the Change.org petition to remove the flock cameras from Bay County. And so there's a lot of noise that's starting. It's going to be something on Saturday, a protest and all that stuff. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just mentioning it. But Mayor Henderson, please be so kind as to tell us who authorized the lease and installation of the flock cameras that are in Callaway? Did you know about or approve the installation before it was done? Did the city manager know and approve the installation before it was done? Did the Callaway Commission approve installation of these cameras? If none of you approved them, how did we get them? How many were leased and installed? When were they leased and installed? What was the cost to lease and install? Who selected the locations? Who installed them? And what's the source of funds for the lease and installation? And what's the cost of the annual subscription cost? And then where do the funds come from to pay all that next year? The most important, how soon can we get rid of them? Because a protest are starting. The last comment, Flock has plans to add the capability of live feed and 15-second videos when you pull up to a camera. That's kind of creepy to me. It's kind of like searching your car without probable cause. Once you take the video, okay, I'm sorry, it's okay. I will go. Anyway,
May I ask a question?
do you have answers to those
I
questions?
got a lot of. Can I ask a question real quick? What is a flock camera?
Aren't they the ones that read license plates?
It's license plate readers, but they're keeping it. Yeah, so a lot of times the police departments will come and advocate that we put them in.
The last page is mine. Anyway.
I'll do my best to answer
Okay.
most of these questions. The Sheriff's Department, they pay for it. They do the installation. They do everything. It's in the public right-of-way. And so the legality behind it, I don't know. They're our sheriff's office, but there was never an agreement signed with the city for anything that had to do with the multiple flock cameras that were around. And so expense-wise, there's no expense to us.
Yeah, you'd have to check the Bay County and the sheriff's office.
Yeah, it's all coming through the Bay County Sheriff's Office.
But I know they're expensive.
Yeah. They cost $2,500 a month.
No.
Yeah.
So more to install.
The reason that I know that is because the city of Callaway actually has one. We did, and it was, I think, $2,500. We had such a horrible outbreak of people that were dumping. We were attempting to use trail cams, and the trail cams just wasn't working. We couldn't get good, clear enough videos and stuff like that. So we actually did use a flock camera. We put it in different locations where we had illegal dumping. They proved not to be as effective as we thought it was. We don't have the contract anymore. In fact, they sent a renewal, and I sent one. There's one sitting right now outside of City Hall. So when people drive out, it can, it'll give you, basically it'll zoom in and give you a picture of the license plate. There's no video or anything like that.
But that's Callaway's or the sheriff's?
It does, it belongs to, well, we have a lease agreement on it, yes. We were trying to attempt to see if we could catch some of the illegal dumping that was going on, which, I mean, that is rampant around here. And so, but, you know, we successfully got some, but none of it ever led to anything that we could prosecute over.
Is that actually a flock camera or just a camera for surveillance?
No, it's a flock camera. It's
It is
on their
a flock
system,
camera.
yeah.
Okay.
You can go in and check if we, you know, if we have some illegal dumping, we'd go out and check it, but it was not as effective as what we thought it would be, so we terminated the contract. They haven't picked it up yet. And it's sitting actually outside of City Hall, and I believe the battery's dead on it. They wanted to, we could have upgraded and got one that had a solar panel. That just draws way too much attention to what we were doing. So we were using it off battery power, and we had to go out and pull a battery and stick a new one on it. They have little batteries that come with it, but it's, that was just strictly, that's what we were utilizing it for.
And it's gonna go away
Yeah,
as soon as they pick it up.
yeah. But as far as, you know, all the cameras and the locations, all that was basically determined by the sheriff's office. We didn't, I don't think we were even notified where they were gonna go. There was really never any notification.
There's only one in Callaway.
No.
No. Well, one that I knew of.
Is it for traffic control?
It's-
Or-
No, it doesn't give speed or anything like that.
It's more crime prevention,
Crime prevention?
Yeah.
and especially more so on the beach.
So
And they're all
I'll be
the same. They're not
more than happy to
county
answer
stuff.
if there's something more specific that I can answer. I'll do the best I can. But there was never, it doesn't affect our budget. It doesn't, we didn't have any say-so in what the sheriff's office did with their cameras.
Yes, sir.
Martin Vossler, 6303 Wallace Road. To answer the question of what the flock camera cost is, I know that cost. I can tell you what that cost is. That's our freedom. Get those things out, please. My license plate number is 9101.
You already know.
4 digits.
I'm sorry, I had to do that. I'm sorry.
They are a sacrifice of our freedoms. I've had very bad things happen to me. Very bad things happen to my family members, and I would not trade our freedoms to have that camera find that person who did that. Not at all. Never.
Somebody